All in all, a very slow, timid move up here by Tyloo. A contact play. Have a bit of util to work with, and Mal just waiting for his opportunity, and in it comes. Anti-flashing a dip back towards CT. Does get flashed off the angle, and now he's being wrapped upon. Oh, he gets one. And a second as well. That's not bad from Malbs.
Yeah, pretty decent stuff. However, 4 up banana could be problematic here for M80. There's a smoke that's gone down on the site, and that gives Tyloo some good room. I think they'll have a pretty decent idea here. They've got a deep push in from ZDR. Kaze, oh, he's going to mess up the smoke here. He's able to work in front of it. Not able to find a frag. Set up a bit for Advent. Good for the first, struggles for the second. 3v2, still definitely on. ZDR has to win this fight. He does so. There's a hold on to the bomb. He spots them. Sin's still going. Sin still defusing, and Swisher will get the defense in. Kaze, though, bursts out to deny the defuse and get Tyloo the round. Nade down in. Doesn't quite do the damage, but Advent, I guess, softened up even more. That bomb, got to be careful, sir. Out in the middle, all alone, is not where you want to be. Mac 10 opens us up. Still 2 round this corner, though, for M80. Could be absolutely deadly. Slow wind up for Tyloo. Not bursting forwards. Weary of a stack. Weary of where these players... Oh, trying to look for fights. Jam Young catches on the boost. Really well timed there, it has to be said now.
And now, in this 3 versus 5, M80... Oh, 2 versus 5, may I say, they're left with so little to work with. And, you know, even saving here is not the worst thing in the world, but they're not even going to be given that luxury. ZDR on the lurk. Finds one through bulk, and the last man that are slacks with the scout. Expectations pretty limited from us. So all in all, that'll be that. Slacks might go on the way out here, and kind of misses his opportunity, misses a window. He might have even been spotted as well. Tyloo going for a deep save in through banana. They are going to have a little look in to find him at the very least. He needs to be careful. He's being flanked from both sides. Flash going to come over towards CT, gets a tag, and now he's being wrapped from behind. He's in trouble, and he'll fall. So nothing saved by M80 and nothing gained either, as Tyloo take a 2-0 lead.
The famous angle on the corner here. We've seen Woxic finding a lot of success from there on Eternal Fire. Another team that really like the Inferno. Sin. Dangerous presence. Oh, little jump spot. Trying to bait them in a bit. Swisher. Can't find success, however. Melted. Oh, and Sin goes down too. That feels like it should be the round. There's no real way for them to save. They have to fight their way out. Maybe Slacks could be the saving grace. Shot rings off a bit early. He goes back in for more. Misses and goes down. It's not looking good, man. M80 are just not on the same kind of level. Missed shots. Misreads. Tyloo are absolutely in a winning position already for me.
I was just saving. Just what do you do here, right? Can't do anything. Tyloo are just running rampant here. Advent, Kaze, Mercury all combining so well. Opportunities given and taken. And you cannot complain at all. Decent showing. Good angle there by Miles. He'll get his kill, but then he gets tagged. Doesn't want to stick around too much. Gonna cross. And he just take a chunk of a nade as well. I don't know. I don't think he survives it. Molotov to one side. He's being surrounded on all angles. The smoke is the only thing keeping him alive. In all fairness, they're going to pop through it. From Malta, he'll fall. They are ruthless. This is the guy we highlighted coming towards this game.
Nothing found as yet, but yeah, you can see it's really well played here on the back of that utility, gaining a lot of ground, catching M80 off guard. A pace change is exactly maybe what Tyloo needed here. Slacks, good for one. That's it. It's Wreck in towards Pit. First comes in, second's a little harder for him. Can he close gaps here? Oh, not looking too likely. Does a bit more damage. I would say time bought, but like it's the A bomb site. Once that motor smoke goes down, it's so hard for the rotators to help out. 3v2. M80 need a round. So there's an argument here. There's a thought here of like, maybe we just give it a go, you know, and hopefully the gods of Counter-Strike look favorably upon us, but I think it is quite the opposite. Swisher, clean find onto the head of the first. Unaware of this third player in particular. Yeah, tries to pre-fire in, and Kaze will take him. 7-0. Tyloo.
Making a move. Molotov will come on towards second orange. One more in towards New Box as well. Going to force out the fight. It can just play the edge there with that Molotov. It doesn't go all the way deep, so it does give an opportunity for Malbs to try to make something work. Molly in towards Barbecue. He's okay to force out a fight, but it's not good enough for Slacks. Good shot. Numbers now were in their favor, but not anymore. Kaze making a move all the way back towards Pillar. This is a good position. The flick is a beaut. Looks for the second, can't quite connect. Once again, setting up for it. Slacks walks straight into danger. And that's another round for Tyloo. 8-0. Beautiful, beautiful work. Towards B's not the worst idea in the world. Swisher and Malb's got it all to do. And both have been, you know, decent by M80 standards, the two kind of top fraggers, but it's not exactly been a good performance out of either. They come. Molotov aptly timed, in all fairness. And a rotation coming through from Slacks as well, but it might be a little late. CT smoke could be enough.
Going through the smokes here. Oh, and in towards CT quite aggressively. Slacks is very ready, however. Bomb going to get... Oh, dropped. Malbs above smoke. Around smoke. Either way, that'll seal it. The other two players are nowhere near the action. Just looking to hold what they have. Kaze needs his stats. Don't die. Don't die. Oh, I think he's actually... He's got to get a kill. No? Okay, they're not even going to give him the option. So, respecting the flawless game from Kaze this far.
And again, we've got to keep saying it. So much credit to Tyloo. They're playing great. Wreck trying to get active. Oh, it's so messy. So messy. And then ZDR sees it off. Wreck. He's like 15 plus of the bullets there. Oh, man. That is a tough one. He's having a real poor game, unfortunately for him. 2-11. Bless him, he's relentless. Oh, Slacks. Right idea. Wrong execution. Jam Young deletes him, but Sinalans are back at the very least. Still, numbers good for Tyloo. And then once again, just pump the brakes. They're not in a rush here. The B side's open and M80 going to gamble A.
Oh, ZTR finds a big frag there. Starting to lock it in now. Swisher, he's going to be spotted as well. The one thing M80 have going for them is the fact that both of their remaining defenders are here. They have just revealed that. And maybe the bomb is going to move away. Swisher left alone as Malb's trying to be smart about it. Unfortunately for him, it's a bit too deep of a read. Tyloo keep it simple. Swisher finds the head of another. Oh, they're split up, you know, nervy here, isn't it? The calls, the decision-making from M80 is that of a desperate team. Swisher looking for another. ZDR goes under the crosshair. Dream.
Yeah, this is tough. It is. 1 versus 2. But if anyone's going to do it, it will be Malbs. And Ace yesterday against G2 was pretty damn beautiful. Kaze holding. Missed shot, though. Oh, second time asking. The old bob and weave. Lovely. 10-1.
Wreck up high. Could be dangerous. Usually backed up, and I believe he is. I think there is a player underneath him. Yeah, okay, there we go. I was trying to find out on the minimap, but we'll see how this setup goes. Straight on top of each other. Looking good for now. Slacks with a double piece, but there's still trades back from Tyloo. ZTR, the man on balcony, can't get anything done. M80 looks set to find themselves at least a second, at least a round, right at the death of the first. Gonna need a tough run back into the second half, but this might be the first move required. 10-2 at the turn of the half. Not a lot from M80. Maybe they can turn things around on the T side. Only time will tell. Ollie's coming in. A lot of utility here from both sides. Defense from Tyloo going to have to be sound. They've got an early rotation. Jam Young hidden away. Advent trying to draw them in. It's worked. First landed. Advent does go down. Are they confirmed onto Jam Young? Not quite. Rhett gives his life for that frag and gives his life for the bomb plant. M80 going to have to convert this now. 2 moving round in from Banana. Goodness me. There's just headshots all over the place. A double dinker there to finish her off. 2 versus 2 now. Slowly encroaching on towards the bomb site as Kaze Fighting out towards Dark. Slacks will get the better of him. It's all on to ZDR. The first is so clean, but just two... Well, one too many, I suppose, is... They just got a bit unlucky. Trading information here. Or trading nades. Got to be careful on that. Jamyoung will get his down. Molotov as well to back it up. Buys the time and space for the CTs to, in theory, get into better positions. Whoa, Advent. Dangerous game. Goes in again for the flash. You've got to be kidding. But he sets up Jamyoung. And it pays off. Double kill for him. 5v3 now for Tyloo.
I can't believe it. I can't believe he gets the luxury of that second flash. Swisher. Needs a kill here on towards Mercury. Doesn't actually need to fight himself because he knows he's got one crossing. Flash, swing, find is easy. Swisher gets his one, but that's all he'll get. Just like that. Nice and simple. It should be anyway. 2v4. Last man a wreck. Low. No chance. You'd expect 14 points of HP. Sinnoh gets one. That's it. Bomb actually might go down here. And in all fairness, it will. So that's a luxury they'll take. They're not going to complain about that, but any more is probably out of the realms of possibility. And down he goes. So, where we're at now. Not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. 11-4 back to winning ways and back to Tyloo in the driver's seat.
Even then, really not a lot of breathing room. So M80 going to have to pick things up massively. Tyloo trying to... Oh, send it down middle. It's a little dodgy. Flashes are decent, but just not able to capitalize. The mid push, really not as easy or as clean to make work here on CS2. Those little jagged angles and the stairs area are a little tighter, you know, so it's harder to get the sight lines going. So 5v3 for M80, maybe handed to them by Tyloo, but all the same, a good start.
Yeah, I think you're right. Not bad, man. Not bad. Making a little move. Very passively here through Banana. But when you've got the numbers the way they do, they actually are in no need to rush at all. Wreck, caught. Great little swing there, Jamyoung. Timing's perfect. Had a great game he has as well. 19 and 10. Come alive a little bit more in towards the CT side. They go back towards B. Nobody's home. Rushing over here. But Advent's going to miss his window.
Yeah, not much that they can really do for this one, I don't think. I feel like you got to have a save. On the Tyloo side of things, they, again, have rounds, have presence. But...
I don't hate it.
Yeah, there's not much you can do, to be honest.
As long as, of course, all three do stay alive. But the hunt is not close enough for M80 here. They'll stay alive briefly. Up to the 5th. Bit by bit.
Again, looking towards B, we've got a bit more presence from Tyloo this time. A late flash in. Nothing found though. They weren't up that aggressively. Decent little bit of nade damage, I suppose, but no kills as yet. Going back round again. Oh, nobody in. Slack's going to find a stray headshot. Oh, and another one as well. Kaze also falls. They might go a bit too quick here, but Advent can't do anything to stop them. M80 should have another round. So definitely picking up life on the T side. It's going to be a hell of a run back all the same. But they will force an eco out, I would imagine. Tyloo probably just save around these saved weapons, if you can keep up with what I'm...
Yeah, some of the individuals are playing okay. You know, ZDR, Jamyoung, but it's not making a big difference. They are going to be testing the way out as well. Hunt coming through. Free beef is ZDR, but he might be all that survives here. His team is under a lot of pressure. Oh my god, he's walking away with the kills. They walk away. Fair play. Mercury and ZDR both stepping up. M80 know more than most. They've still got absolutely a chance. Smoke broken by the nade, but ZDR, this is ballsy. I love it. He's already pushing all the way down, and nobody's behind the smoke, so the banana push can also come through as well.
Nice pick up from ZTR. A little bit mental from him to just go for it like that, and he's able to make it away as well. A pretty big deal for Tyloo here. Oh no. M80, I mean, yeah, they really don't know what's on the other side of this as well, to be honest. You know, it's like, how do they recover that kill back? The Nova in the apartments from Kaze here. Swisher spotted and deleted. Little mouse one, good night. 3 remain for M80 here. Tyloo picking them apart at the seams.
This is good. Really good. This is where we get to see Tyloo pressure off a little bit. Some of these individuals coming through. I mean, that play through mid is beautiful, right? A deep smoke coming through, one through banana, one through mid. They push it, and then a pop flash from the top mid player who then mollies to keep himself safe. I mean, beautiful. M80 left down to 3. Not impossible, but they've got to hit this one. They don't. Jamyoung flashed in for another fight, and he gets reload off as well. The AWP. Oh, missed shot from bad to worse for Slacks. And a flawless round that Tyloo as well. He's just going to really cement.
Want his namesake on that, but the rest of the team just really not good. Tech9's utility attempt here. Mercury, though, going to open up. Will get traded quickly. Malbs does well there. They're going to try and burst off the back of that. And they find big success. Advent the next to fall. Rotations are really far away. The banana play works wonderfully, and again for Tyloo, I think you just have to save it, man. There's no real way in, even with what looked to be less.
Eventually, double entry crack through. I think Jamyoung just maybe over fighting just a tad there. Overstays is welcome ever so slightly, but all in all, supporting Util as well. Advent will be the one to drop him. Molotov, good timing there as well. If anybody tries to push, that'll just force him to pump the brakes. Double nades could be huge, could be massive. But there's a lot of damage.
Albs moving in fast here. Oh, he's melting a little bit. A lot of damage done by the Tyloo boys, but no kills as yet. They'll lose that top. Not a control. Not able to put any presence up, unfortunately. On that M80 side, they're apprehensive, you know, with the damage that had been done, you can't necessarily burst off the back of it. $50 seconds left on the clock, though. M80 have got to make a move soon.
Oh, man. It's not feeling good, is it? How much damage they've taken as well. And decent utility in the back pockets of Tyloo, primarily those smokes. So they got 2 more smokes to work with, one being on Jamyoung. He's over towards B to try and slow them down. So as one dissipates, especially now, will be the time to throw it. Seems like he's holding it though. Not gonna drop his smoke. He's gonna try and take contact. They're gonna fight. Jamyoung sticking around. Off angle for him. It's good for 2. Oh, it's a mow down. Jamyoung with 3. Advent with one of his own before he falls. Game set in this map number 1. 13-7. Tyloo close it. What a display, what a performance from this side who came into their map pick and pulled no punches. M80. You've been the side who, you know, maybe not sure what to play just yet. What we got? Tapping away, good start. Coming through for M80, there's that first. They'll take it every day of the week. Malbs, nice work. Mercury stuck between a rock and a hard place and he is just overwhelmed. There's no idea. That's rough.
Yeah, they just got absolutely railed. To be honest, oh my god, and Slacks gonna finish it off with another nail if he can get going. Needs a decent to kick things off. Tiny bit of damage. Mercury looking to take a scrap. He will lose it out. It's Jamyoung on the MP9 who finds success towards mid there. Still, B-bomb site a little vulnerable for the time being. Advent got to play smart here. Gets a smoke down, gets that cave control, but in the meantime gives up ramp. And Tyloo not really respecting that necessarily. So rotations are going to be late here, and M80 have got the run of the site. Oh, Advent, tough fight for him, but he does get it done. Can't stay alive. Rec takes him in the backside, back down to a 3 versus 3. This is all over right now. The MAC-10 comes in, ZDR with the response. Nearly falls, nearly loses the round in that moment, but it's Jamyoung now to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Tyloo trying to break back in towards this B-bomb site. No real opportunities presenting themselves, but ZTR with a double dink. Are you joking? Leaving Swisher all alone against the world. Clean for the first. There's that kit available for Jam Young Swisher. Oh, yeah, trying to play the mind games here, and he's just going to stick it. It is that early third round buy. How often do we see teams...
AK's on the AWP, of course, for Slacks. Now, there's a buy for Tyloo off the back of their round win, but it isn't the cleanest. You know, you got double FAMAS, M4, and an MP9. What have we got? Mercury, dink onto a Swisher. Lucky man still be alive. Nade, a team nade, in fact, very nearly does it. He's a lucky man to still be alive there.
Great start for Tyloo, therefore. Oh! Nade doesn't quite find Swisher. Sin's able to get away from it as well. Looking for a bit more. That is a dangerous fight. He just wins it. I think he was backed up by a Swisher spam at the same time. It looked like, because there was an assist there from Swisher, and I don't think Mercury is necessarily low enough from an earlier fight. Kaze, meanwhile, creeps out, picks up one, looking good again here for Tyloo. Kaze just got to be careful on the reposition. Swisher next to fall. Slacks can't find the trade. Yeah, it goes down a bit too easily. They didn't have a lot of time trying to pick up the pace, trying to quickly send it through the narrow gap. Doesn't happen. Tyloo up to 2.
From yesterday to today, and so far, it seems all right. And then, taking a fight there, he will leave it to Mercury to mop up. Oh, and Jam Young lines them up. Beautiful work for him. Slacks is all that's left, but he's so low. Jam Young, lovely little mode down. Slacks making something of this, but it's Jam Young with 3 in total.
Yeah, it's wild to see, though. Tyloo just coming out of nowhere. Jam Young, that previous round, is testament to that, but man alive, they are really looking good. Jam Young, quick move, bit of movement. Oh my god, he's so blind. And while he's all keeping for now, I think they're going to know that he's up here. Malbs does fall. Mercury with the push forwards. I think that was a bit of a team flash. It's kind of panicked over there, but nonetheless, they have gained control of B, forcing them towards A. Kaze's here with AWP. Advent holding. Oh, losing one on B. Yeah, and there goes the control. Malbs, therefore, has the perfect parameters. He knows Advent's rotated back around. Going to get the kill on him anyway. Jam Young and Kaze, no options in this round. No choice but to walk away.
Nah. Will be that. So far, so good. I think that's a good reaction. M80 mid-round there. Good stuff from them, just making sure they don't fall into the trap. And it was a trap being set by Jam Young, trying to force them into a fight. And he was alive too. So he'll drop both, it seems. And spending 7.2k coming in towards this. 3-all. M80 onto back. Jam Young getting very aggro in shelf control. Oh, and him and Mercury line up. Swisher, easiest double of his life. The flash did nothing.
Advent, I like his spot here. Molly, though, is going to eat him alive. Swisher can't win the fight. Advent, he's been quite lucky this game on the low HP survives. Easy trade, of course. So M80 again have got the run of the mill, playing things nice and slow, nice and patient. ZDR picking up pieces, but they're just waiting. Bomb could go B, could easily go A, trying to distract away and make it seem like they're making moves elsewhere. But as the smoke comes in, ZTR smells a rat. Wreck, an easy pickup. He needs a couple more. And yeah, just split in between 2 players, unfortunately. Not enough info, not enough assistance. So that'll be number 4 for M80 and Kaze saving.
Yeah. It's a right side peak for Malbs as well, so he should have no issues. His barrel will betray him more than anything. If he peeks round, he should see him, and he gets a leg as well. Molotov aptly timed, 40 seconds, and now M80 in this mid to late round have a big call to make. Sin, what's the choice? So far, it looks like they want to continue just testing through mid. Cars are going to dip away, but quietly, so trying to kind of bait them into a fight, which he probably will get in a second. Good timing, Slacks, good trade.
Looks to still be an A hit here. Kaze aggressive, but can't get away. And he's off now. It goes. ZDR in on the site itself. Oh, flashed in, but he's all good. He's all good. Finds one prong of the attack. Now it is just the donut players. 10 seconds to get that bomb down. Bit of a fake out coming in. Swisher does manage to find a kill before getting it. ZDR can't deny the plant, but big damage done. Advent, meanwhile, coming round. He's that kit. And now he's all that remains. Swisher has the reads, and he is absolutely dialed in.
Tyloo. Low buy for them. So M80 going to start creeping their way, and it's a contact play from Albs. Should be tested here in a second. Two to his left-hand side. But Slack's at range. All for one. Mercury will trade him out on towards Malbs.
Oh my goodness. Nice find from Jam Young, but nothing else coming off for him, at least. Mercury is the one to watch here. They're aware of him. Oh, the plan. It's not as clean as you'd think. He goes down to the fire, though. It takes a bit too much work. Advent maybe has been given a small window to get in, but he can't land the headshot. M80 lead starting to stretch now, looking very, very good here.
Potentially found a full buyout here for Tyloo. Investment in, but nothing left in the reserve. So lose this. And you can see M80 start to spiral. Miles finds one, but he's traded out. At the very least, good spacing there from ZDR. Again, you do have to be a little careful. Move's going to come through. Molotov will force Mercury forward into the fight and right into the loving arms of Swisher. Wreck. Util in hand, nearly gets caught. That's another side taken over towards B.
Advent. Nice pickup. Going in for more. Gonna get it. Oh, that's huge. 4v3 turned into 2 now for M80. A brilliant position that they were in has fallen by the wayside. No boost coming in. Swisher does not want it. Maybe a reposition for him? No, he's just clearing angles. No. Meanwhile, he's actually going to fully reposition in, so we'll see. Sin just has to try and slow them down. Swisher in towards ramp, taking his time, trying not to make noise. A little tap onto the bomb now. They're going to get it done, though. The spam in from Swisher might just be enough. It is indeed. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe they get away with that. M80 absolutely playing their best Counter-Strike right now.
1 HP. Swisher survives one as well. Obviously, a post plant they've worked on. So he had that one locked in. Look at that. Beautiful work. Beautiful. Final round of the half, 8-3. We had a 10-2 half in our first map in favor of Tyloo. M80 want to get as close to that as they can of a 9-3. And that's a good start for it.
Mercury has gotten himself into kind of a sticky spot here. Kaze Scout. Can't find the frag, but Mercury does. One more from him. No, not going to happen. Scout coming round. Oh, all right. Kaze back in for a bit more. He's confident with it. Jam Young going to fall. Kaze's got to be careful now. Both sides of him. Oh, how vulnerable. They're chasing him down. To be bomb site set up here for Tyloo. Kaze falls next, just ZDR. And they're wary of him, but still confident, I think, to find this 1v3. Smoke's a little dodgy. He is going to drop the bomb. Oh, can't find it cleanly enough, unfortunately. 9-3, not quite the Tyloo 10-2, but it isn't far off. M80 answering back in kind. Their map pick looking pretty damn good, too.
Unfortunately, come up with all too much. Shadow may betray him through main here. Rex holding. Oh, lovely shot. The Julie will clean it up. Slack's now at range. Holding. Mercury will get one of his own.
Oh, Rek. We'll find Kaze here, digging in for a bit more information. It's worked beautifully for Jam Young, however. Big pistol here, and you can feel it. Little tentative. On Tyloo in particular. Looking for a mid play, and M80 have read it. 2 waiting for them. Julie's in kind. Advent got to find both heads here on the Glock. Not going to happen for him, but he's able to drop back and not sacrifice that bomb. The Julies will chase. Easier said than done. He makes it away. Quite. Bomb going to go down. They'll play this 2v2. They'll know that it's B immediately because Sin is close by. It's a question of how deep in are they. Slacks has got to find Mercury here. Spots him out. Oh, and takes him on the fade away. Thanks very much, he says. Make that one easy for me. All I got to do is left click. Advent alone. In between a rock and a hard place. Down he will go. 10 for M80. A little dicey in the middle, but again, they look great here.
Yeah, it is starting to already feel like maybe the beginning of the end.
Oh, Jam Young. Fair amount of damage through the smoke there. Slacks knows his angles here. Not able to find a frag, but setting them up quite nicely. Malbs. Safe play. And again, yeah, just the sense of timing, the sense of comfort around all these moves from M80. Really, really great. In comes the first. Tyloo immediately backs up against the wall.
Making a move. Swing and a find from Jam Young. Slacks gets caught. And now this FAMAS wreck is actually in a bit of a weird spot. Oh, back turn. He's probably going to get caught here. No. He's the one doing the damage. Nice find. Looking for another. Jam Young still in towards back box. And he'll rip his head off. Malb's up close. ZTR swinging and finding. So risky. But you've got to respect it. Bomb trying to go down, but now alone and isolated. And M80 going to see it off. That looks really good for Tyloo for a moment.
For M80 on that map in particular. So it's going to be a wilder ride on Overpass, you would assume.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's take a look and see. Slacks and Kazi, one apiece. What have you got for us? I mean, now for Tyloo, it is now or never, right? For the side who have really...
Gets that smoke down, and it will call Tyloo to action. They go bursting through off the back of a nade. Swisher waiting with the Molotov here as well. Well timed. Advent, yep, can't plant. He's going to go a little more open. If there was spam available, if they knew a bit better where the bomb was, they may well have been able to deny it. And arguably that open plant is a little better for Tyloo to work with in a funny way. 4v4 retake here now.
It's difficult, but workable in the sense there's a bit of util for M80 to work with. Double flash in the smoke, and they are going to use that smoke now. One of the flashes as well on the swing. Kaze got to hit the shot. Doesn't double down as Sin. Oh, spams with the smoke and finds Jam Young. Mercury all alone. Got it all to do as well, and time ticking. Open plant, and they've got enough time. So that's going to be that. M80 find map number 2, 13-3. Talk about dominance as they respond in kind. Tyloo laid down the gauntlet. Good old there, Counter-Strike. They've got a double back, and ZDR and Kaze got a nice little 1-2 punch setup.
Yeah, this is quite nice, actually. However, ZDR going to get blinded up massively. Oh, my goodness. They, I mean, are able to just absolutely mow over them there on the M80 side of things. Bomb going to go down. Smoke gives a bit of room across the Tyloo, I suppose, but not really much that you expect for them to do here. The one flash for Advent. Get those players out of heaven is what they're going for here. Julie's flying in. Oh my god, he's so blind. I think he hit the flash in midair. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Tyloo try for a desperate attempt to get back into the round. Not going to happen. Flawless pistol
work
for M80.
It shouldn't really be too expensive for them. They should get it with relative ease. It's just about avoiding the stack if there is one. And of course, we do see the majority of the bodies here towards B, but the Switch is going to go and test it regardless.
Oh, money makers. However, oh, the USB's come back round for a double piece. Got ourselves a Mac 10 and a Galil recovered now, and it wasn't even necessarily a B stack. It's just Jam Young finding big kills, so they are around on A here, which they might not expect. Advent, P2K round the corner. Oh my god, and Mercury from long.
No.
Wow, no way they are getting away with that. M80. Yeah, they just figured, because, you know, they go down, it's USBs. Someone's probably just instinctively said, oh, it's a stack, it's a B stack, you know, monster or whatever. And they've charged on towards A and not quite expecting the presence, not quite checking their angles cleanly.
That's a bad round to lose. There's no two ways about it. Oh, man. Tough to watch. It has to be said. That is a dire position. I mean, anything at the end here for Rek, or is he going to go down as well? Here's a scooped up AK and Advent's holding. He gets a swing, gets a double. That's not a bad round to lose, but it might not be lost. ZDR now, you know, making his way over. Caught by the flash. Rek gonna set himself up. 3 kills to his name, looking for a quad clutch, but this is all about recovery. Full eco on the cards, and Rek's gonna see it off. Oh my god, what a sigh of relief for M80. nearly losing to a full eco.
Slow approach up long here from M80. Quite a bit earlier than may well be expected. Malb's just going in nice and dry ahead of utility, etc. Flash comes in. And unfortunately, although he turns away, he's not able to work around it. And the rest of the pins falling here. Tyloo barraging through that bathrooms area. Still not over just yet. Rotation's a little giddy. Nade, thank goodness, thins the numbers and denies the bomb plant away. Sin had to hide. No time to get in. No time to contend for the frags. Tyloo get the first rifle. Albs leading the charge over here. It's Kaze at long that spots a little tiny bit of presence. Not too much. Really moving slowly here on the M80 side of things. Mercury going to break the silence, and once the fight starts, whoa, it looks pretty good. Sin, however, double kill, double spray down, in fact. Still Mercury at the back end of the site. He goes a bit wide, a bit early. Maybe sensing a Molotov coming towards him. He loses his life, and now M80 are on for it.
Nade gonna come over towards default, but doesn't do anything. Adven gets a gap and delivers the kill from him. Util in hand, but Wreck, my god, he has a double dip to find that kill. Will's at the Ivan clear close. Left he does, but not effectively, and Sin will rip his head off. Now, FAMAS coming through, and so far we've seen from this Tyloo, it's not about the firepower, it's about the way in which they're approaching these rounds. They're so passive, they're giving so much space for M80 to work with. Because of that, when M80 just take all of this map control, Tyloo gets spread so thin. Look at this, quick again. Swisher flying into the fight. The flash is a beaut as he gets two. So aggressive, and Tyloo just do not know how to deal with it.
Oh, Sin. Gonna find a quick frag onto Jamyoung as well. M80 looking to pick things up where they left off on Ancient. It is starting to get worrying for Tyloo. Fifth round definitely in the bag for me. Tyloo struggling to even convince themselves that they can win rounds. M80 taking over, baby. And it's looking pretty damn good. T side as well. So I think that really does put it into context for you.
Yeah, this is a dominant display and a very worrying display as well, it has to be said. I'm getting concerned. Tyloo are not showing us anything at the moment to be confident about, and Kaze gets caught.
I don't think it was quite perfect. Advent takes a bit of damage. Could have had a bit more slacks. I don't know if the tree is wall bangable. He's not feeling that though.
I think it is, you know.
Molly it out. Yeah, I feel like
swear I've been spam bot through that tree. I'm not even joking. I'm sure I've been wall banged through it by a wall hacker, so I feel like it is. Oh my god, how is he alive? Kaze might not be after that. Nay, touchdown! Malbs double to open it. Lovely little 1-2 punch with the util and the AK and the mollies to come through as well. The double, in fact, just to doubly make sure Jamie doesn't go that way. It's okay. He's going back into what is potentially danger. It's that range from Transformer. A fight's been taken in. Malbs is up close, and he is loving life in the server. 3 kills to his name as he continues just trucking on forward.
Yeah, looking really damn good right now. I mean, the numbers overall for M80 are absolutely fantastic, to be honest. Tyloo totally stuck here. And it's not a good sign, you know, a map that they're less familiar with. But we were expecting some numbers. We were expecting some competition. CT-sided start, decent look against Maus, you know, one of the best teams in the world right now. But no, it is not coming off here against M80. 3 go down to the bomb. No real difficulty for... Can Tyloo work with that? They've had a couple rounds, actually, where, you know, some of their players have gotten away on low HP. M80 always come back to use it to their advantage. Long-range spray from Malbs. Big kill. Gets a flash in, bursting forwards, looking to finish off the scout here. He's just being a nuisance, really overwhelmed by the rotation, but has it weakened up B enough for M80 to capitalize?
That's the question. Making a little move. You see Wreck park up and the pot flash over to try and get Swisher out here. Smoke will come down. Gives ZDR some coverage, some room to work with, but as Advent falls, that's going to make things tougher once again. Wreck. Don't know if he spotted ZDR, but he does second time of asking. Lovely shot. Really nice stuff. You know, we really did highlight ZDR coming in towards the series. 0-6. He's really struggling on overpass. I bet he's glad with the new changes. I know Dust 2 was a map which Tyloo did love back in the day. And right now, they wish they were on Dust 2 to keep them alive here in this third and final map. Jam Young not looking.
Really big fan of this thus far.
Even if it's for one round and maybe a little bit of a half buy, I'd love to see Tyloo just try something a little different, a little more aggro, even if it's just, you know, rushing through like this, right? This is what I want to see. Try and facilitate the fights coming through. Jam Young gonna try and back himself, but he gets caught. Swisher heard the jump and he steps away. And that forces Jam Young to swing into him, and he's just ready and waiting, posted on the corner. The AK is a chance. I actually don't hate it, even though he goes down. I just like them trying something different. You've got nothing to lose at this point. So why not? Slacks a hold with the AWP for any rotations coming through to maybe try and pick up that AK-47, but an opening kill towards M80. You'd assume with this sort of buy that is left for Tyloo, it should mean a 9th here.
Yeah, certainly looking that way at this point, Tyloo. I mean, trying for the aggression. The thing is, I feel like it's just a little too late, really. M80 are warm enough, ready enough for the fights. Malbs chilling on the edge of the smoke here. Got a few bodies around the corner. Takes out the first. Mercury with a goofy little off angle here. Going to try and take the fight to the opponents. He does get one. Advent the same. But that's all she wrote. Kaze downstairs on the CZ. Getting ready for the new update, I suppose. That monetary change to the kill reward. But it will be a 9th here for M80.
It will. It will. Can Kaze go and pick up that AK? Is he even still there? Is the question. I think it should be. Can't see why. There we go. An AK. It's okay for Kaze. Not going to fully complain. I think for M80, even at this point, 9, you'd probably say is enough. I mean, T-side, 9 rounds overpass. That's got to be enough, surely. Well, Kaze will save. He'll tuck his head. That will be that.
The whole team is really struggling. You can see that here. Few numbers look decent, but yeah, not looking good at all. Bursting towards B. Advent. Just beaten. Yeah, M80. Confident enough, contacting in, and they feel like they can be cheeky. They can get ahead of their nades and bait Tyloo into looking away.
Confidence. You got to love it. You really do. Kaze can't do anything. Jam Young gets deleted on Swisher. The transfer is a beaut. Oh, it's absolute head loss towards Tyloo. Mentally, they are so checked out of this map, of this tournament. That is that. I mean, this is a damning, damning defeat of Tyloo. They are really all over the place. This does not look like a team of Pro League standards or anything of that nature. Mercury will get one. I don't think he's going to be given the luxury of saving, though. They're going to hunt all the way. Slacks, in fact, being the one leading the charge as well. It's hilarious. So much damage being dealt. Sin gets caught. Slacks can't trade. Sticking around, though. Pistol pulled out. And a body shot with a Deeg will do it. Final round.
Onto this angle, but they're not really looking to take a fight in the bathroom. Smoke goes down. Meanwhile, Breck through the smoke is going to spam one, maybe even the second. And the site has fallen just like that. M80 doing no wrong here as they look set to hit 11. At the turn of the half, ZDR and Advent. I mean, there's not much you can do here, fellas. A complete checkout from Tyloo. It is absolutely insane to see. Malbs just making mincemeat out of them this round and potentially all half long. I think it is safe to argue. Slacks finds the final kill. And look at that. I mean, look at that scoreboard.
That'll be the beginning of the end. Sin going to try and work something here, but I don't know whether they'll realize actually how close they're getting. Sin going to get one, but he doesn't give... Oh, he isn't given the luxury of escaping. The flash is good, but Jamyoung blind. He'll find it. Does he expect another now? He will.
Rotations are here quite quick, though. They're ready on the A-bomb site. There's Rek, evening things up instantly. Julie's on the backside from Swisher. He's playing it quickly, gets good timing. They thought maybe he'd be round a bit earlier, trying to isolate the fight against Rek. It's not going to happen. Oh, my God. Absolutely ruined.
Can they save face a little bit in this final map as they will bid farewell to that of Pro League? ZTR is yet to get a kill. Oh, my God. Oh, this has been so rough for him. And he's been so good all tournament as well. And he finds up 0-11. And this could be the last time he could actually go the whole game without a kill, which is just, it's brutal for a guy. What the hell are we doing?
High hell, yeah. Yeah. I don't envision a good world here, but Rek envisions a finish. An M80 world. Slack's gonna get it done. That's it. Wow. That's it. Jamyoung. No HP, none left at all now, in fact. 13-1, 2-1.